Okay, so now let's implement the search functionality for this product list. So what I gotta do is I'll create a special component that I will call search. So let me head over to my components folder, and then inside of that I'll create a search folder. Now inside the search folder, let's create the search.js file, and I'm just going to bring in the CSS file, and you can find the CSS file in our CSS repository for this project. So let me bring it in. So search, drop it there, and this one too is one of the exception to our .css rule. It's search.module.scss. So let's build out the functionality quickly. So I'll just say RAFCE, and that will help us create boilerplate. So let me close this, and then I'll also bring in that CSS module file. So I'll say import styles from, and then where is it located, // yeah. All right, so now I would come in here, and this is going to have a class name of styles. Oh no, it's not just the regular class name, because it's class name. So it's going to be styles.search. Okay, now let's remove what we have here, and technically this is just going to be an input. So but if you look at the finished product, you see that we have this icon here. So I'm going to bring in that icon. Yeah, so you can also do the same. I'll copy that icon and I'll slot it in. So this is the icon here. Now inside of this div, let's just have the icon like so by search, and then I'll just close that up. We'll give it a size property, size, and we'll set the size to 18, and it's also going to have a class name. So the class name, rather, it's going to be class name like so it's styles.icon. Great. So after the icon, we'll just have our input. So input field, tap that. It's going to have a placeholder that says search by name. So placeholder search. I should actually just say search products. Okay, it looks more. So search products. Then it's going to have a value, and this value, we want it to come from the components that we use this, the parent component that will use this search component. So what I'll do is I'll just destructure here and tell it that, look, you're going to get a value prop when you're used, and then even an unchanged prop. So the unchanged prop and the value prop will come from this parent component here. So here I'll just point the value to the value, and the unchanged as well is also going to point to unchanged. Okay, so I think that's about it for this search component. So all we need to do now is just to save it, and then to reference it in the product list file. So let's head over to the product list here, and so before we slot in the search component, we need to create a state that will handle that search, that will handle the value for the search component. So here I'll come to the product list and scroll up, and then just after this guy here, I'll just create a state. So let's just tap that, and I'll just say use state. So this is going to be use state snippet, and it will be search, and then let me set this one to capital letter, and initially it's going to be an empty string. Then I'll import use state as well. So now we've at least done imported the states that will be in the search, what's it called, components down. So let's put the components. So see here where we said search products, we are going to remove this guy and we'll just have that our search that we just created. So search, and then I'll just close it. Make sure to import it. So so I've imported it. Now remember, it's going to send two props here. So the first is the value prop, and that's going to be set to search state. Then the next is the onChange prop, and here we're just going to set this to, I don't know why I keep spelling change like this. Anyway, so onChange here will now point to, so we're just going to put an arrow function here like this, and then we'll just say set search to event.target.value, and here let's just slot in an e here. Aha, great. So now we've been able to, so if you save this file now and you come to this finished product, you should be able to see the search box here instead of this text. Okay, yeah, so we're on the right path. So now we've been able to add this search box here, and you see it's clickable, so which means it can take in values. So what we are going to do is in the next video, we'll now add the functionality that will filter this product whenever we search. All right, see you there then.